Asad, Ammar and essentially. We have divided our presentation into 4 portions. The first portion will be presented by me, the second will be presented by Asad, the third will be delivered by Hassan, and the last will be discussed by Ammar. The topic of our presentation is magnetic train, the maglev, trains that fly on air. The invention of the magnetic train has just surprised the whole world. The people who couldn't think of the technology used in the magnetic train and the way it runs on the railway tracks in the past are now surprised to see this great invention of the science. Eric Letchford developed a functional maglev train. Eric Letchford was the British electrical engineer. He was known as the father of the maglev as he developed linear induction motor. But unfortunately, his research was stopped in 1973 because of the lack of the money. In the 1970s, Germany and Japan began research, and after some failures, both nations developed mature technologies in the 1990s. Now, what is maglev train? Maglev is equal to magnetic plus levitation. Now, what is magnetic levitation? Magnetic levitation is also known as magnetic suspension. It is a method in which the object suspends in the air without any support other than the magnets. As we know that there is no object who can suspend in the air without any support, because the Earth's gravitational field attracts that thing toward its center with the gravitational force. But here it made possible, as they use the magnetic pressure to counteract all the effects of the gravitational force and any other accelerations. Magnetic levitation transport is a form of transportation that suspends, guides, and propels vehicle through the harnessing electromagnetic force from magnets rather than the use of the mechanical methods such as friction. Look at this picture. This explains the whole mechanism of maglev. You can see it shows the levitation, the guidance, and the propulsion that cause the train to move forward. As I already told you about the levitation that float the train in the air. Now see, the guidance is from both ends of the train. It is applied here to move the train on the railway track smoother and smoother and to avoid the train to detract from its path. The main principle which is used in the maglev is the propulsion. Now, what is the principle of propulsion? If the north magnetic force is anchored to a vehicle, and the magnetic force to the south pole is strong enough, then the magnetic force causes the train to move forward. This is known as the principle of propulsion. There is another key condition that must be met, that one should turn off and on the current rapidly. It creates the north pole, and by changing the direction of the current, it creates the south pole. And again there appear the north and the south pole, which again happen the principle of the propulsion. The maglev train is one of the fastest transport media in the world. The maximum speed reached for maglev is 581 km per hour in Japan. The maglev train floats about 10 mm above the guideway on a magnetic field.
Fatima, Yusra, Maria, Kamran, be prepared. After the presentation, you have to ask the questions relating to this presentation, right? Start your presentation.
The main reason why the maglev train is so much speedy, the reason is that there is no friction. Why there is no friction? As there is no wheels in the magnetic train. It floats on the electromagnetic wave and it eliminates the friction. The maglev train and the environment. It is environmental friendly. It doesn't contaminate the environment, it doesn't produce the toxic waste, and it doesn't have the fuel. As we know that in conventional trains there is a combustion which required the fuel. And due to the combustion and the burning, exothermal chemical reaction takes place, due to which the heat evolves with the mixture of the nitrogen and the carbon dioxide, which causes global warming. And these are the agents for the greenhouse effects. But there is no combustion process in the maglev train, there is no fuel, so it doesn't contaminate the environment. Magnetic no. Noise pollution. Noise pollution is the sword cause of the convection trains. It causes the human ears. But there is no sword cause of the noise pollution in the maglev train because it do not runs on the track. There is no motor, so its sound is just like the sounds of the traffic due to air. Now I would like to call my other programmer to proceed the presentation.
Basically, there are two types of maglev technology. One is EMS and another is EDS. EMS is basically electromagnetic suspension system.